All right. Are we good now? Are we good? Okay, that was fun. Yes. So I was just talking to nobody for 5 minutes, and it's too bad because I just explained the meaning of life. I had a lottery for $1 billion, and yeah, it was great. But too bad you guys all missed it. So I'll just start again. Welcome everyone. I'll just pretend you didn't hear anything that I was talking about for the last 5 minutes because you didn't. I made some cheesy jokes, and when I noticed Ahimong didn't react to my cheesy jokes, I knew something was wrong. So that's when I went to the chat. Okay, yeah, I apologize. I started the stream actually over 10 minutes ago, but I wasn't talking until like 5 minutes. So we'll do it again. Welcome everyone. I gave welcomes to all the people I met. I recognize here. So Ahimong, Small, Chris O, welcome. Carrie Rich, Lauren Starrett as well. Let's see if I can. Yes. I did dab. Yeah, I did a new dab that represents all K-pop groups ever from, BTS, Twice, Girls' Generation, everything. And it was incredible. And I think that's what broke the stream. So, yeah. So, yeah, welcome everyone. Let me try to see if I can do a re-summary of what I was talking about. Today's lesson is advanced. So I want to say that I always try to make my lessons as beginner-friendly as possible. However, in order to teach an advanced concept, I can't do that. And I don't think I should do that. Now, I can make a sentence that's very basic with the form we're going to be using today, but it's not going to be how you're actually going to see it used in Korean. So I just want to issue what do you think? A disclaimer would be the best way to say this. I want to give a disclaimer that up till now, every lesson I've done, intermediate topics, even some slightly advanced pieces here or there, have been beginner friendly. Oh, I got a donation right when I started. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, and let's check who's that from. Oh, I got two. Okay, Amariliz. Welcome back, Amariliz. A member. That's why the board keeps flashing because, I think it broke again. I think the board broke again. I have to turn it off. Hold on. I think I can turn it off from here. Okay, there we go. It might have broken. Okay. And Poya S. Poya S, a new donor. I haven't seen you before. Poya S. Thank you for the donation. 229. 안녕하세요. 저는 푸야예요. 반갑습니다. You just have a typo for when you wrote 저는, you wrote 쳐, but it should be just 쳐, like this. This would be pronounced 쳐, but this is just 쳐. Other than that, your sentence is perfect. I think it's just a small typo. Yes, thank you. I appreciate both of you. Let's see. Liz was a member, but I think some people it makes the memberships like pause or cancel just depending on how the cards work. It's a little bit finicky. So yeah, throw that orange marker out. It still works. It still works. I mean, should I get a new marker for this? I could get rid of it really if you don't like it. I used to use a red one because it was really easy to read, but then, people don't like that because this is Korean classes. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Today's lesson is going to actually be advanced. Now, we've never covered an advanced lesson before, ever. We've only done up to some intermediate stuff, but everything's been beginner friendly. So, oops, another donation. So I just want to say that if you're still a beginner, you will not be able to get much out of this lesson. It's going to be, all the sentences I'm going to give today are going to be at least intermediate, but most likely they're going to be all advanced level sentences. Oh, Yi Hyunju, welcome. Yi Hyunju. Member. Awesome. Yay, I got some members back. That's right, because I did lose some members last week. I drove down to Arizona to, it's like an 8-hour car drive to visit my grandma for the weekend. And that was great. We had a really fun time there. But that's why there wasn't a live stream last week. So yeah, welcome to my new member, Intermediate Darkness. I wouldn't mind if Charsu's name was in red. Okay. Yeah, maybe I could switch it to a different color then. I'll have to check because I don't have too many colors. that are small. I like to write with like a really thin marker up at for donations. But I'll check after the stream if I can get a different color. Maybe I can order a different color. If I do a different color for the donations, is there a color you guys would prefer? Now, I can't do green for obvious reasons, because, yeah. But I can do any other color if you guys have a preference. Purple. Purple could be cool. Yeah, you're right. Purple. Okay, purple. Let me make a note of that. Let me get purple marker. Okay, I'll try to go order after this video. I'll see if I can get a purple marker for writing member, like new donations and new members and stuff like that. That's cool. That'll be nice. All right. You know, my bias, well, actually not my bias, but my favorite K-pop group is now by default, it has to be Purple Beck because they met me since I hung out with them and did a couple interviews with them. So just they are just my favorite K-pop group. So I think purple would be a good color to write everyone's names in. Okay, so the prerequisites for today's lesson, I apologize, we'll be starting a couple minutes late because of my stream stuff. Prerequisites are knowing the yo, ko form. You got to know it. You can't have heard it before. You have to actually know how to use it and what it is, because today's form is going to be using these two forms together. So the other one is ton. And by ton, I don't necessarily mean like with action verbs, but I mean ton as a past tense adjective modifier for descriptive verbs. I'm just joking. I made that confusing on purpose. Ton as in like you have the verb 바쁘다 to be busy. So you would have a person who was busy, 바빴던 사람, like that. That's what I mean by ton. You need to be familiar with this adjective use of ton. And again, once more, I've said this a million times now, but today's lesson is advanced. So you can follow along if you're intermediate. You can follow along if you're beginner, but I'm letting you know in advance, you probably won't be able to follow along with any of the sentences I'm going to give you if you're not at least at the intermediate level. So let's get going. This should be fun. See if I have any other announcements before I get started. Oh, yeah. Again, just a reminder, Patreon. All of these outlines are on Patreon. There's worksheets. There's a worksheet for today's lesson. It has like 8 questions related to this form, different variations of the form. On Patreon as well, you can get that. So if you're a Patreon member, go ahead and download that right now. You can follow along with it. And just another quick reminder that, of course, I have merchandise. It actually is selling okay. People are buying some stuff. So yeah, check that out, at least to see what we have. Okay, so let's get started. The very first thing I wanted to do, let's see. Oh, I see lots of Ahimong chatting here. Okay, the very first thing that I want to do is talk about how to say just did something. Now, this is not advanced at all. This is actually beginner. But, you know, I want to start with something a little friendly so we can kind of, so you won't be too shocked when I go to the main part. So, 방금. 방금 is a adverb that means just. Now, this is not the form we're going to be using today, so don't worry about that. This is an adverb that means just, and in order to use it, you simply take a verb conjugated in the past tense. I'll just write PT. So you take a verb conjugated in the past tense. For example, we can have 하다, right? To do can become 했어요, right? Or 했어, or whatever form you want to do. Let's just say 했어. So you have 했어, I did it, or he or she or someone did it. 방금 했어, he or she or me or I, whatever you want to say. Someone just did it. Now this is how you say something. Now this is how you say that something recently or just happened, like a few seconds ago or a few minutes ago. 방금 갔어. He just left. 방금 얘기했어. I just said that. Now this is all there is to it. There are no tricks to this. So this is definitely beginner, but I wanted to cover this because some people might think that it's related to today's form. It's not. So today's form will not be using 방금 at all. Let's give one more example. So we have 그게, or whatever, that thing. 방금 일어난 일이야. 그게, that, is optional. Oops. Might need a new black marker too, because this looks like it's kind of dying. Okay. 그게 is optional. 그게 방금 일어난 일이야. So that is something, an occurrence, an event, 일, that just 일어나다 means to occur, so happen. That is something that just happened. 방금 일어난 일이야. Like, hey, that just happened. Just now, just a second ago, just a minute ago, just recently. So that's how you use 방금. It's not related to the form we're using today, but I wanted to add it in because people hear the word just and they might think, oh, I'm talking about 방금, but no, it's not related to 방금. Sorry, let me just take 1 second to view the chat, and then we will go on with our actual form for today. Okay. Red is my color. What is this? Okay. Dino fan. What is dino? 금방. 금방 is used for just after a moment. So soon. 금방, like right away. 금방. Not quite as common though. 방금 is what you're looking for. Don't worry, I'll smack him later. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Ahimong. Just. Okay, well, yeah, as for beginner, like I said, that's the extent of all we're doing for beginner lessons today. Ahimong, you want to take a vote if I should replace this black marker or if it's acceptable? If this is okay, I'll keep going, but you can have a vote if you want me to get a new one. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of on the border. I'll let you guys choose. So what we're going to be learning about today is how to say just about to verb. As in, like, I'm just about to go. V, I'll just write V. Just about to do something. Just about to eat. We're just about to study. I'm just about to this, that. Whatever you want to say, just about to. And the way that you do it is you take your action verb stem. I'm going to write AVS, action verb stem. So again, that will be the regular verb with the 다 removed at the end. And you will attach if it ends in a consonant, or nothing here if it doesn't. 려, 던, and then 참. And what we're going to be doing first is talking about 참이다. But I'm going to talk about the pieces in this. I'm going to talk about what this form means before we go on so that you can know what we're actually going to be doing. So just about to go. Well, let's take the verb go, 가다. So obviously the verb stem of this action verb is going to be just 가. So 가 doesn't end in a consonant, so we just get 가벼던 참, and then we conjugate 이다. So 이에요, 이야, 입니다, whatever we want. And now this is in the present tense first. We're going to be talking about this in the present tense. Next, we'll talk about this in some other variations. But first, let's just talk about this in the present tense. So 이에요, 이야, 입니다, like that. Or just 이다 in plain form. Now, what is this form? This shows that you are intending to do something. Intending to do something like right now. Right at the current moment. Hopefully you can read this. So this shows that you're intending, okay, good. This shows that you're intending to do something like right now, right at the current moment, you are intending to do something. Or you can also think of it as translating like, I was already planning on doing that. Or something like, I was already intending to do that. Like, you don't have to tell me, I was already planning on doing that. That's kind of the feeling that this form has. Now, this form is most often used as a reply. I'll just write that here. So you might think, when do I use this? Do I just walk up to someone, you walk up to your friend and say, hey, what are you doing? I am intending right now to go to the movies. I'm just about to go see a movie. Like that. Not as often as you might think. In Korean, this is used most often to reply to someone. It's more often used as a reply. Someone will ask you, hey, what are you doing? Or do you want to do this? Or what's going on? You reply to whatever they ask you with, I was just about to, or I am. First of all, we're doing present tense. I am just about to go to the movie. I'm just about to study. So most often you'll find this used as a reply. That's not to say it's wrong if you don't use it as a reply, but most of the time this comes up as a reply. So What is this form then? So let's talk about what this form actually is. And hopefully you can see how this form came to be. Like what this form is even a combination of. So I'm going to erase this. Just remember, it's showing that you're intending to do something right now, and most often used as a reply. But what is it? It's actually a shortened version of a form that you won't hear used, but it's a shortened version of a few things. So you have an action verb stem plus the regular 려고 form. Now, we learned previously that this 려고 form is used to show, here we have 으려고 하다, if you remember, to show an intention. Like, are you intending to do something? 나는 가려고 해. I'm intending to go. Or just, I'm gonna go. We have a combination of this form together with the 던 ending, which is from the this is from the verb that this makes a descriptive verb into a past tense descriptive verb. So as I gave you an example previously, we had 바쁜 사람, a person who is busy, and we have 바빴던 사람, a person who was busy, if you remember that. So what we have is intending to was something. So was intending to do something. This is what we have so far. This is why you have to be familiar with the 으려고 form and the 던 form by itself, because what this actually is a shortening of 으려고 하던, or you can even think of it as 했던. 으려고 했던. So was intending to, just make that optional, 으려던. So was intending to something in the past tense. Well, what is it that we were intending? What is the intention going to be directed at? It's going to be about 참. 참. Now this 참 is not the expression you might hear Korean people saying. 아이고 참, 참네. That's not 참. 참 is a completely unrelated word that actually means a time, like the time, a situation that something happens. Like at that time, or that was a scary time, that was a interesting time, that was a interesting situation, that sort of meaning. That's what 참 means. And this is basically what you are saying is, it is, or I am, 이다, I am a situation or a time where I was intending to do something. I am right now in a situation where I was 던 intending to 으려 do something. Action verb stem. I've said it twice now. I'm going to say it again one more time. Maybe if I can just to say it again a slightly different way, just to make sure you get that. Doing something, intending something, and past tense. So we get I am, or he is, or she is, or whatever you're talking about. Someone is right now, present tense, 이에요, 입니다, 이야, in a situation or time in which they were, past tense, adjective. So this is now making this whole section into an adjective. So this is an adjective defining 참. So a situation in which you were intending to do something. Literally. Which gives the meaning of I was, well not I was, actually right now we are currently talking the present tense, I apologize, which gives the meaning of I am just about to do something. By that it's saying I am right now in a situation where I was just about to do something. Right now I am. So I am just about to do something. But if you asked me a second ago, I was intending to do something. And right now that's where I am at. So that's the meaning that we get. So let me take a quick break. You can write that down. Think about it for a second. I'm going to take a look at the chat. Just make sure this is making sense. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, everyone? Where this form is from and what it means. Literally. We haven't done any examples with it yet. Poll results. Yeah, bro, 5 votes. Okay. All right, I'm getting rid of the dry erase marker. We're going to get a new black one. I think I have some more over here. Fortunately, this beautiful landscape has some markers hidden underneath the grass, so I can pull one out of there, which is very fortunate. Okay. Oh no, just dropped. Okay. Let's check the chat for a second. Check our time. How are we doing? 2:15. Perfect. Okay. Yes, yes. So far, so good. I'm lost. Okay. Taeyeonju. I'll say it one more time, I'm okay with that. I'll say it one more time. Since you're a member, you get special treatment, Taeyeonju. Yes, past beat. Letitia asked, so would past tense, yes, but don't jump ahead because we're going to talk about how those are different. But yes, it can be used in more than just present and past tense. We'll talk about that. So don't go ahead if you can, because I want to make sure we talk about how they're different. It's not quite that simple that you can just stick it into another tense and use it. Okay. So let's do our first sentence. Oh, sorry. I'll explain one more time. So I am, or he is, she is currently in a situation or I'll just say a situation. In a time where, or in a situation where I am right now, I was done intending to, 의료, action verb stem, do something. So I was intending to do something, and that's the situation I am at right now. So right now I'm in a situation in which I was intending to do something, or in English we would say I am just about to. As in, until now I was intending to do something. That's what it means. So let's give an example sentence. I'm not sure which of those 4 explanations I gave makes the most sense, but I try to do it a little bit differently each time. Maybe one of those will sound a little bit better. Okay, we got a brand new marker here. So let's do our first sentence, and I'm just going to give you a warning that the first few sentences will be intermediate level. After that, I'm just going straight into advanced level because I want to give this form proper treatment. So, oh no, what is this? This marker's like soft. 아니에요. Do I have to get rid of this one too? 이제 도서관에서, oops, that's what I get for trying to write the letter at the same time as the next one. So 한국어를, sorry, hopefully these Z's you can read them. I'll write them a little nicer in case you're still not too good at reading fast Korean. 공부하려던 참 이어서. Okay. Notice how these are longer than my normal sentences. 오늘은 안 될 것 같아요. Okay. Now you don't have to memorize the sentence as is or anything. It's just an example. 아니에요. So first we just have 아니에요. No. 이제, from now. Now 이제 means from now and 지금 means right now, but both of them mean now, so you can just think now 도서관에서, at the library, 한국어를 공부하려던 참이어서. This 이어서 is the whole form, one whole form of 이다. So 이다 can become 이어서 from adding these whole form as a cause and effect form. This 서 is a regular beginner form, meaning cause and effect. So due to, or as a result of, the effect of me currently being in a situation where I was going to do studying Korean at the library from now. 오늘은, as for today, 안 될 것 같아요. I don't think today is going to work because I am, 참이어서, present tense, I am just about to study Korean at the library now. So, no, I'm just about to study Korean at the library, so I don't think today will work. Now, this is not an overly complicated sentence, but it is kind of close to an advanced level sentence because there are many concepts at play here that all go together. So first, I'll do the explanation again. So first, 아니에요. 이제 도서관에서 한국어를 공부하려던 참이어서 오늘은 안 될 것 같아요. So, no, from now, at the library, 한국어를 공부하려던, so I was, or I am, just about to study Korean. Because of that, 이어서, today, 오늘은 안 되다, to not work out, to not be good. 안 될 것 같아요. I don't think today is going to work out. I don't think today is going to be good because I am just about to go study Korean at the library from now. Now, this EJ, you'll often find EJ used in sentences that have this 참 grammar form because it's talking about just about to. So often you will say, I'm just about to go study, but you can also say, I'm just about to go study now in English. It sounds perfectly fine. So you'll often hear EJ go together with it, but it's not required at all. It's just something that kind of emphasizes that not only am I just about to do it, but I'm just about to do that from now. So it adds emphasis into the time that you're going to be just about doing something and just emphasizes that time is right now. So yeah, optional, you can add EJ to most of these sentences. Okay, let's go on to the next sentence. Okay, yeah, hopefully your brains aren't exploding too much. But like I said, if you're a beginner, your brain is going to explode as I slowly get more complicated sentences. So yes, this was our first. If this tells anything, this was the easiest sentence for this form. So yeah. Okay, they're not all this long though, but yeah, I just want you to know that I'm giving you real sentences, so this is a real advanced lesson. So let's do another one. 난 이제. Again, we notice the use of EJ. Doesn't have to be though. 퇴근하려던 참인데. Okay, here we have another version. 참인데. So now we have 이다 in the 대 form, but or and or just a connector for two parts of a sentence. 같이 만나서 얘기 좀 할래? 만나서 I don't know if I have much space here. 얘기 좀 Yeah, I can go a little bit more. Okay. 할래? Okay. The next sentence is 난 이제 퇴근하려던 참인데 같이 만나서 얘기 좀 할래? So, 난 이제 from now 퇴근하다. 퇴근하다 means to go home from work. To go home. You would just say to go home, but it's specifically to go home from work, to finish work and go home. 퇴근하려던 참. So I am just about to go home from work from now. 인데, but, or and, connect the regular 대 form to connect. From 이다, 참인데, 같이, together, 만나서, meet, 얘기하다. 만나서 얘기하다 does not mean, this is not the sol for because, this is a sol for a connector where something happens right after. So what we have is 만나서 얘기하다 literally means to meet and immediately after meeting, talk. So that's the regular sol connector. This is, if you're seeing the sol connector again, you saw, wait, Billy, you just said that io sol is sol. Well, this sol is an intermediate concept that has multiple meanings. One of those meanings is meaning cause and effect, and the other one is showing that one action happens immediately after the other. So 만나서 반갑습니다 is another example. I am happy because I met you. Or 만나서 얘기하다 would mean to meet and then to talk with someone right after that. It doesn't mean I'm talking because we meet. It means I'm meeting and then right away after meeting, we're going to talk. So 만나서 얘기 좀 할래? We have do you wanna meet and talk a bit together? Right now I'm just about to go home right now, from now, but do you want to meet and talk a bit together? Like do you want to all meet up and talk a bit? Like hang out? Pretty much is what you'd say in English. Hey, like I'm going to go home now. You want to meet up and talk a bit? That's the sentence we get. So perfectly natural, advanced level sentence. None of the words here by themselves are advanced level. I would say they're all beginner or maybe low intermediate vocabulary words. But together, when we combine it together, we get this meaning. Now, if you're wondering, this 좀 is the softener 좀, or it could also mean a little bit. So you could say 얘기 좀 할래? You want to talk a bit? Or like 얘기 좀 할래? Like, hey, you want to talk a bit? So it could be either. But yeah, you want to talk a bit? Think of it like that for this example. So 얘기 좀 할래? Like, hey, you want to talk? As opposed to just saying 얘기할래? Like, do you want to talk? 얘기 좀 할래? Like, hey, you wanna like talk or something? You wanna talk a bit? It's a little bit more soft sounding. So, 난 이제 퇴근하려던 참인데 같이 만나서 얘기 좀 할래? Now I am just about to go home from work, but do you want to meet up together and talk a bit? There we go. Let's see, how am I on time? Okay, not too bad on time. Let's go to the next one. Hopefully you're able to follow along for today's lesson. And like I said, this is the very first advanced level topic. So if it goes well, I definitely can do more advanced topics, but I want to do what you guys want me to teach. So 나는, let's get our friend 철수 in here. 나는 철수를 만나려던 참인데. So now we're going to do another one with 참인데. Like I said, you won't often just see this form used as like 하려던 참이에요. Like if it were, it wouldn't be an advanced form. It would just be a beginner or maybe intermediate form. 나는 철수를 만나려던 참인데. So I am at a situation right now where I was intending to meet 철수. I was just about to meet 철수, but 참인데 같이 I actually switched around these sentences. Oops. This one was supposed to have 같이 만나서 얘기 좀 할래? And the other one was supposed to have a different part at the end. So let me actually go back. Let me redo that sentence because I think that's better the way I originally wrote it. The one that I gave you makes sense too, but I think this would be better. So let me give you that sentence again. But now you get twice as many sentences. 퇴근하려던 참인데. Yeah, the other one was supposed to be, do you want to meet up together and talk with 철수? To which the answer is no. But, here we go. 해놓고 갈게. Okay, so similar to before, 난 이제 퇴근하려던 참인데. So I am currently right now in a situation where I was intending to go home from now. So I am just about to go home from work. 퇴근하다 meaning to go home from work. 그것까지. So up into that literally is what it means, but this is how you say at least that. 까지 here can have a meaning of at least. 그것까지만. So 까지만, literally until only, or only until. So only until that thing. So in this case, it would probably be like a project or an assignment. Like 그것까지만 해놓고. So we have 해놓다. 놓다 means to do something in preparation for later. So 하다, to do. 해놓다, to do something in preparation for later. So to do something in advance. So I will take care of it, you might want to say in English. 해놓다, to take care of something in advance. 그것까지만, so up just until that thing. So at least I'll do that thing in advance, and then I'll go. 갈게, and then I'll take off. So I am just about to go home from now, but I'll at least take care of that before I go, is the meaning that we get for the sentence. 난 이제 퇴근하려던 참인데 그거까지만 해놓고 갈게. So yeah, I'm just about to go home right now, but sure, I'll take care of that before I go. At least I'll do that, and then I will go, is the meaning that we get. Okay. Now for our other sentence with 철수, let's do 나는 철수, okay? 나는 철수를 만나려던 참인데 같이 만나서 얘기 좀 할래? I got a donation. Okay, let me check that and then I'll subscribe. Oh, a member. No, not a member. 수고요, okay. X-Teen-D. Thank you for your donation. X-Teen-D. Nice, thank you. And you said, of course, good work. I appreciate that. I want to, I know a Charsu. You know a Charsu. Oh, great. To every Charsu watching, don't be offended. Yes, that's right. It's good advice. Yeah, if your name's Charsu, I'm talking about a different Charsu. It's not you. Don't worry. Okay. So we've got 나는 찰수, so 찰수, our friend 찰수. 찰수를 만나려던 참인데 I am just about to meet 찰수인데 but 같이 만나서 얘기 좀 할래? Do you want to meet together? 만나서. This 서 meaning something happening immediately after. So meeting and then immediately after meeting, right after meeting. 얘기 좀 할래? Do you want to talk? 좀, a little bit? You want to talk a bit? So do you want to meet together and talk a bit? So like, hey, I'm just about to meet 찰수, but do you want to meet together and talk a bit? Is the meaning that we get. 나는 찰수를 만나려던 참인데 같이 만나서 얘기 좀 할래? To which the answer is no, you don't want to hang out with 찰수. Okay, now let's go on to our next sentence. So there aren't any like crazy hard sentences here, but they are, yeah, but they're all pretty much, at a higher level than my normal sentences I give you. Okay, let's do this. 배가 좀 아파서 약을 먹으려던 참이에요. So here we're just going to do one that ends with 참이에요 for a simpler one. So this one is a little bit more basic than the other ones we've done. 배가 좀 아파서. Because my stomach hurts a little bit. So now we have 서, cause and effect. The cause is because my stomach hurts. The effect is 약을 먹으려던 참이에요. So I am just about to 약을 먹다. In Korean they say eat medicine. They don't say take medicine. In English we say I'm going to take some medicine. I'm just about to take some medicine. In Korean they say I'm just about to eat some medicine. 약을 먹으려던 참이. Here we have 참이에요. 배가 좀 아파서 약을 먹으려던 참이에요. I am just about to take some medicine, eat some medicine, because my stomach is a bit 좀 아파요. Because my stomach hurts a bit. I was trying to think of 아프다 in English. Is a bit hurt. No, it hurts a bit. Because my stomach hurts a bit, I'm just about to take some medicine. So I'm just about to take some medicine because my stomach hurts a bit. That's what we get. Okay, next sentence. I want to quickly go over this form. That way we can go to our next one. Okay. Oh, that's it. All right. Let's see how we are on time. Perfect. Okay. The next thing I want to teach you about is another related word. So I talked about how EJ is used commonly with this form. Another word that's commonly used is 막. 막. Now, 막 has several meanings, actually. You probably have heard this word yourself all the time in Korean. And maybe you know what it means in some cases. Well, one of the meanings 막 has is 방금. It can be interchanged with 방금. So you can say 방금 했어요. I just did it. Or 막 했어요. 막 했어요. However, 방금 is a regular word in Korean. 막 is more of a colloquial, what's the word? Spoken. I'll say casual. It's not 반말. It's not slang. It is just less formal. It's informal. Maybe informal is a better word to use it. I wanted to write colloquial, but then I realized I can't even pronounce it. Colloquial, right? Yeah, colloquial. Okay, 막 is more colloquial, so it's more spoken. That's not to say it's not going to be rude. It's just not going to be a formal word. So you're not going to be using this when you're making like speeches or you want to talk extra politely to someone, but it is fine for friends and acquaintances, and it's not going to be rude. So 막 can have the same meaning as 방금. Today's lesson is not going to be about 막, but I will give you the other common meanings of it while we're here. Oh, I got a donation. Nice. Taeyeonjun. Does Charsu have a surname? Also, you can just call me Yeonjun instead of Taeyeonjun. Okay. I'll just write Yeonjun on the board then. Here we go. Yeonjun. Yeonjun Cha. Thanks for donation. And Charsu, I'm afraid to give him a surname because if I don't, then I have deniability. I can say like I'm not talking about that Charsu. I mean a different one. But most likely it's Kim. But no, he doesn't really have a surname. It's just our friend Charsu. This specific Charsu. But yeah, probably Kim because that's a really common name. I'm just not sure. Okay, so first of all, it can mean 방금, so you might see it used in the same way, which means you'll often find 막 used together with this 려던 참 form, which we're learning today. Another meaning that it can have is something like crazy. Like he cried like crazy, he was laughing like crazy, a lot. Wildly, you might see it defined like that. I think like crazy is probably the best translation for this when used to say that. So you might say something like 막 먹었어. Now this could mean just ate, but more often this word gets used to mean like crazy or like a lot. So 막 먹었는데 he was just eating like crazy. 막 먹었어. He just ate blah, 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 ate like that. Ate a lot. Okay? 막 먹었어. So that's one of the other meanings. Another meaning it can have is kind of like a filler word. And by filler word, I mean it has no meaning. But it's like in English how we say like. So this is very similar to what we would say in English when we say like. So by that I mean like that. Or said like. Now, this is the other really common usage that you'll see with 막. Now, if you hear someone keep saying 막, they're likely not talking about 방금, and they're likely not talking about like crazy. So these are legitimate meanings of 막, like crazy, and 방금. But the most often meaning when you hear 막 is actually being used as a filler word. So it has no meaning, but it's similar to what we'd say, like whatever, like that, said like. Specifically, the one I should point out is said like. 걔가, so he, 그 사람, 그 아이, 그 애, 걔, that dude, 걔가 막, blah, 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 blah. That means he said like. Now, there is no said in this word, 막. It doesn't have a meaning of saying anything, but people use it to mean said like. So if you wanted to say he was like, no, don't go there, but then she was like, totally, we should go. They use 막. That's how you do it. You don't have to say 걔가 안 된다고 했어요. Or even 걔가 안 된다고 그랬어. You don't even have to use the 그러다 or 하다 or like 라고 하다 or any of the quoting forms. You can just say 걔가 막 안 된대. 걔가 막 안 간다고. 걔가 막. And then you say what you want to say, and then you finish with a quoting form. You don't have to like introduce it with a quoting form or anything like that. So 걔가 막 blah 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 blah. 철수가 막. And then you say what 철수 said. 철수가 막 초밥이 싫다고 그랬단 말이야. So 철수, he was just like, I freaking hate sushi, right? So that's how you get this kind of like slang sounding sentences by using 막. So it just means like. So Koreans will use it to say like he said like, but they'll also just use it as a word to mean like, as a filler. 그러니까 막, 그래서 거기 갔는데 막, they'll throw it in like a filler and it's like saying like. So it can have actual meanings of like saying like, but it's more of like, this is like something. Here, let me show you. This is what I'm going to talk about. It's like that. It's like whatever. But it could also mean like crazy or just did. So you'll often see 막 used in sentences with 려던 참이다 because of this meaning of 방금, not because of these meanings. But since you'll, it's all related anyway. So just wanted to give you the full quick lesson on how to use 막. Okay. How are we on time? Oh yeah, I'll give you a sentence with this actually. I wrote out a sentence that I can give you guys. A little bit behind on time, but whatever. let's do this. Oh wait, why did I write that all backward? 하면서 오늘은 나갈 수 let's just do something simple. 나갈 수 없을 것 같아. I'll do 컷. Just make it. Okay. 막 김치를 담그려던 참이어서 오늘은 나갈 수 없을 것 같아. 막 김치를 담그다. 김치를 담그다 means to make kimchi. Now, specifically 담그다 means to soak something in liquid. 담그다. So literally 김치를 담그다 means to soak kimchi in liquid. But by that they mean the preparation process for making kimchi in which you soak it in the kimchi, the mixture, which is like the paste. So 김치를 담그려던 참이어서 because I am just about to make kimchi 막 I was as in 방금 right now just a second ago I'm about to make kimchi like as in up right until now I was totally just about to make kimchi 이어서 오늘은 as for today 나가다 to go out 나갈 수 없다 I can't go out I don't think I can go out 나갈 수 없을 것 같아 I don't think I can go out today because I'm just about to make kimchi 막 just now. 막 김치를 담그려던 참이어서 오늘은 나갈 수 없을 것 같아. Or 같아. Often people just say 같아. That's not really dialect per se, but it's a casual way of saying 같아 or 같아. Sorry, 같아 or 같아요. More people just say 같아, 같아요, but they still write it as 같아. 막 김치를 담그려던 참이어서 오늘은 나갈 수 없을 것 같아. Okay, now you've seen how 막 can be used. So yeah, the same way as 방금 in that sense. Or just throw it everywhere in your sentence and you'll sound cool. Maybe. Okay, the next form we're going to do, and okay, now we're back on schedule. All right. So the next form we're going to do is using this form with the past tense. So again, we have an action verb stem plus 려던, just same as before. Now we have 참 again, but now we're going to be using 참 with the past tense. So I'm just going to write 이었다 on the board, but this will be conjugated again any way that you'd like. So you can say 이었는데 in the day form. You can do 이었어, 이었어요, 이었다 in the plain form. You have a lot of options. So we can do the exact same thing, but now we have I was, or someone was just about to. And, you know, the form that we've been doing with the 이다 is much less common than this form with past tense. That's not to say that the 이다 form is awkward. It's not. The 이다 form, as I gave you examples of, is perfectly fine in Korean. But people tend to say, I was just about to do something more than they say, I am just about to do something. And I think the same applies in English. You can say, oh yeah, well, I'm just about to go to the store. Right? Sounds perfectly fine. But often you might want to emphasize the past. I was just about to go to the store, right? But both are perfectly acceptable, slightly different meanings. So now we have I was just about going to the store, or I was just about to do something. And the, let me see. Okay, so this shows that you were previously intending to do something. And this one is also, again, often used as a response. It's often used as a reply. You're saying like, oh, I already was intending to do that. Like you're asking me something, but I was already intending to do something else. I already was planning to do this. I was just about to do something. So yeah, this is more commonly used than 이다, but both are totally fine. So let's do an example with this sentence. Let's do an example with this form, but before I erase it, let me just check the chat to make sure we're still doing good. Are we still doing good, everyone? Someone talking about cabbage? We want a kimchi giveaway. Oh, okay. I can make kimchi, and my kimchi is pretty legit. Okay, I got a good recipe. I've made it 3 times now, and I got to figure it out. But yeah, you got to use good cabbage, the right amount of salt, and you have to let it sit. You have to give it plenty of time to get good. So you have to like time it, and you can like taste it while it's going. And then right at the right time, you stick it in your refrigerator to stop the fermenting. But yeah, it's actually not very hard. There are some really easy recipes that you can make within just like 30 minutes. The recipe I use, I believe, I have to check, but I think it was like a 6-day recipe. But you can do it really quick. So there's over 100 kinds of kimchi. But yeah. Kate June. Okay, boomer. A Billy cooking stream. Yeah, but I can't do a cooking stream for kimchi because, like I said, the process takes a while. The method that I use, it involves first soaking the cabbage, and you wait several hours while it soaks to make sure the cabbage has as much water as possible. And then it has a separate part where you let it dry, and then you put the stuff on it. So like it takes a lot of time, even though the actual steps are very quick. The whole process, if you think about it, takes a long time. So it wouldn't be something I can just show off on a stream. Mak. There's also mak kimchi. Mak kimchi is the type of it's kind of like the cut up kimchi that you can make really easily. I think they have a recipe on it on Mangchi's cooking channel. It's called mak. Cucumber kimchi. I like what's my favorite? I like sour kimchi. If any of you have had like kimchi that's really sour, that's what I like. And I don't make that kind myself because I would be the only one who'd eat it. But I really like it, like really older, stronger kimchi with sour stuff. I like fermented. I like older stuff. So like right now I'm actually doing in my refrigerator in my garage, I'm doing dry aged steak. I think it's been 30 days now. This is my second time doing it. So I'm going to let it sit a little longer. I want it to be like really nice and smelly when I take it out. So that's going to be some good steak there. Okay, anyway, it's way off topic. Okay, let's do our first example sentence. So I'm going to erase this. I just wanted to leave it up long enough so you can write it down. Okay, our first sentence. All right, we are just on time. I actually always time my lessons when I write it. I time about how long I think it'll take to go through, and it helps keep me on track so that we don't go like way earlier or way later. Okay, so let's do our first sentence. 막. Let's put 막 again, but it could also be 방금. 막 철수. Actually, let's do 철수. Let's change this a bit. 철수한테 would be a little better. 막 철수한테. Okay. 막 철수한테 전화를 하려던 참이었어. 막 just now. 방금. Just now. To 철수. 전화를 하다. To call. 전화를 하려던 참이었어. I was in a situation where I was intending to call 철수 just now. I was just about to call 철수. I was just about to call 철수. 막 철수한테 전화를 하려던 참이었어. 막 철수한테 전화를 하려던 참이었어. I was just about to call 철수 right now. But then I realized I don't want to talk to him. I want to give you guys a chance to make a sentence because I've been doing all of the sentences here. Actually, let me leave this up here for right now. You might still be writing this down. I just realized. Okay. I want you guys to make a sentence. I want you to make your own sentence. Completely original sentence. This can use 이다 or 이었다. So past tense or present tense. And there's one more tense we're going to do after this, but I want you to make your own sentence using what we've learned so far. You don't have to include 막 or 방금 or anything you want. It could be as short or as long as you want. Go ahead and make your own sentence and write it down. I want to see how you guys are doing on understanding these forms. Surprisingly, even though today is an advanced level topic, we still have 90 people in here. So yeah, not bad. I cannot stand kimbap. Yeah, I wouldn't say that, Ehima. I wouldn't say that because there's a lot of kinds of kimbap. There's not like, there's the standard kind that has the tangmuji, that has the yellow pickled radish in it, and the what's that called? Burdock, that black kind of vegetable, and rice and stuff like that. And that's the standard kind. And ham. But I can understand not liking that kind, personally. I can understand. I like it, but I can understand not liking it. But there are so many kinds of kimbap that I don't think it would be correct to say you don't like kimbap unless you hate seaweed and rice. Then I can understand not liking kimbap. Otherwise, there are so many varieties that you can likely find one that you like, even if you don't like the standard kind. And I think it was about 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, they had a trend in Korea, I should say, a fad. It was like the rage in Korea was kimbap shops popping up that were making various varieties of kimbap, not the standard kind. And a couple of those still remain. So if you go to Korea and you get kimbap, you'll pay like $4 for this giant kimbap that has like, you can have some with tuna, you can have some with like fried pieces of like shrimp in it or whatever you want. They're completely, so it's more like sushi rolls. And you can get a lot of variety that way. Oh, I got another donation by our Penguin Boy. Our Penguin Boy. Yeah, boy. Okay, if you ever cook anything live, LOL, I'll be there. I've only done one live cooking stream. I made a ramen sandwich. It's absolutely disgusting, but you can check out, that's in the live stream playlist if you want to see that. Okay, let's check your sentences. 나가려던 참이었지만 제 동생이 과자를 갑자기 잡았어요. My younger sibling suddenly grabbed the snack. Okay, I'm not sure what you mean suddenly grabbed the snack, but okay. 책을 사려던 참이었어요. I was just about to buy a book. Okay. 막 김밥을 먹으려던 참이었어. Yes, Kaijun, perfect. I was just about to eat kimbap. Hold on, let me just check one more sentence before it scrolls up. 철수가 아기를 I think I Noah Deeps, can you try that sentence again? I think I know what you're trying to say, but I'm not positive. Okay, Lawrence Jones J, I'll write up here. 막 여행에서 remember when you use this 려던 form, it attaches directly onto the verb stem. It doesn't go on to a future tense or another type of a verb stem. So perhaps you skipped the beginning of the lesson where I explained how to conjugate it. 비행기 would be airplane. 비행기가 늦었어요. You could say that the airplane was late. 비행기가 or 비행기가 늦게 왔어요. The plane came late. Something like that. I hate sushi too. Himang, you hate sushi? Okay, well, why don't you just go be friends with Charsu then? 영화를 보려던 참이었는데. Perfect, Chriso. 매점에 가서 점심을 먹으려던 참인데 같이 갈까? Yep. I'm not sure quite what you mean by 매점. You don't really need to say that. You just say 식당 would be restaurant. 식당에 가서, or you don't even need to say I'm going to go to a restaurant and eat lunch. You can just say 점심을 먹으려던 참인데. You don't need to specify exactly at a restaurant or at a store because that's usually a given when you say to go eat something. I mean, grammatically, you're not wrong to say let's go eat at a store. It's just not necessary. You would just say you want to go eat, not you want to go eat at a store. You want to go eat at a certain regular, unless you're saying a specific location, then you can add it in. Like you want to go eat at the zoo or, whatever. Yeah, I don't know, you can eat at a zoo. 음식을 먹으려던 참인데 갑자기 너무 바빠요. You might want to say 갑자기 너무 바빠졌어요. I suddenly got too busy. Not I suddenly am too busy. 김치를 먹으려던 참이었는데 Daniel Campbell. I was just about to eat some kimchi and then I died. All right. 머리를 감아서 잠을 자려던 참이었어요. Okay. I was just about to wash my hair. 머리를 감다, to wash your hair. 잠을 자다, to sleep. I was just about to wash my hair and then go to sleep. You don't want to wash your hair and then go to sleep because then your hair is going to be all like wet. And it's going to like get all like that when you wake up. But sure. 퇴근하려던 참이었는데 오늘 일이 없어요. Yeah, thanks for all the donations, everyone. I didn't expect... this is the very first advanced lesson. I honestly expected like 20 people to show up and no donations. But I've gotten a few. Like, I'm happy I've gotten some members. I've gotten some donations. I think it says I've gotten $24 in donations today, which is great. Oh, Small. Small. Thanks, Small. I think cooking videos in Korean would be awesome. Yeah, though, I'm like this. I prefer listening content to always be by a native. I think grammar should be taught. I think grammar can be taught better by someone who really understands the grammar, which is why I think I do a pretty good job teaching grammar. At least, I think so. I think I'm good. I think I'm good at teaching grammar. But I always think the best for native, what would be to say, for listening practice, reading practice, I think those should always come from natives, or at least always have native approval, because no matter how good someone is at Korean, they're not going to be a native at that language. So I think natives are best for that. So if I were to do content in Korean language, I always bring in a native for that. So maybe I could find a friend to do cooking and film them talking about what they're doing in Korean while they're doing cooking. That could be something I might be okay doing. 뿌듯뿌듯 빌리. You're good at teaching grammar. Your league's better at teaching Korean than my Korean professor. Oh, thank you. All right, so let's go to the next part before we run out of time. Okay. 막 철수한테 전화를 하려던 참이었어. Okay, I was just about to call 철수. You could also say 참이었는데, then I realized 걔가 너무 싫은 거를 깨달았어. I realized that I hated him so much. So something like that. Okay, one more phrase. Okay, we got a little bit off track in time, but I think it was worth it because I feel like you guys do get it for the most part. Let's do another phrase that often appears in this form. With the 려던 참 form, past tense, present tense, whatever, 안 그래도, 안 그래도, or 그렇지 않아도. Literally means even if you don't do something. Even if you don't do something. 그렇지 않아도. Even if it is not a certain way. Even if not. Literally. But you might think of this as translating either way. Kind of like how we'd say, well, I was going to go there either way. Regardless of something. So regardless of, whether that happens or not, regardless of whether you told me or not, even if you didn't tell me, either way, I was going to go there. I was going to watch that movie. I was going to buy a book. 안 그래도. 안 그래도 is more common than 그렇지 않아도, but you might see this one too. It has the same meaning. They're both from 그렇다, to be so. A couple other meanings too. 그렇다. 그렇지 않아도 if you're doing it with the 지 않다 form, or 안 그래도 if you're using it with the 안 ending. So these are two more that you might see. And let's do one sentence with this. So we have 안 그래도 거기 let's just do something simple. 가려던 참이었어. Okay. 안 그래도 거기 가려던 참이었어. So like you didn't have to tell me. Either way, regardless of that, 거기, there, 가다, to go, 가려던 참이었어. So I was just about to go there, anyway. So you can translate this however you want. In this sentence, I would say I was going to go there anyway. I was just about to go there anyway. So this is commonly used together with this form, 안 그래도, 안 그래도. Said quickly, 안 그래도. 안 그래도 거기 가려던 참이었어. So I was going to go there. I was just about to go there anyway. I was just about to go there either way, regardless. Okay, next sentence. Just make sure you know 안 그래도, at least, because that's really common. That comes up together. 내가 밥을 Okay, let's do this one. 내가 밥을, so a meal. Remember, 밥 literally means cooked rice, but it's also just used as the word for a meal. So 밥을 먹으려던. Let me just finish writing this and I'll check that. 참이었는데. So now we're going to do a 는데, a 대 form ending for this. 먹으려던 참이었는데 같이. So now we have 같이 again. 뭐 not meaning what, but meaning 뭐 something. 뭐 먹으러. We okay on space? Okay. 갈까? 먹으러 갈까? Okay. Oh, let me check who the donation was from. Oh, nice. Grandpa Miki. Gramps. Grandpa Mikey. Thank you, Grandpa. Thanks, Gramps. $5 donation. Oh yeah, I haven't been doing dabs. I gotta do a new dab. Ameriliz, member dab. Poya S, donation dab. Lee Hyunju, member dab. X-Teen D, $5 donation. Yeonjun, $5 donation. Penguin Boy, our Penguin Boy, $5 donation. Lawrence J, small. And then Grandpa Mikey with $5 donation. Okay, I'm going to start doing donations again. I was totally forgetting. But yes, thank you to all of you guys who've donated. Now, let's look at this sentence. 내가 밥을 먹으려던 참이었는데 같이 뭐 먹으러 갈까? 내가 밥을 먹으려던 참이었는데 같이 뭐 먹으러 갈까? I was 이었는데 I was just about to eat something, eat a meal. I was just about to get something to eat. 는데, but, or and, so, 같이, together, 뭐, now 뭐 means something. It also means what if it's in a question, but here it just means 뭐, 먹으러 갈까? You could say just 같이 먹으러 갈까? Do you want to eat together? 같이 뭐 먹으러 갈까? Do you want to eat something together? So yeah, they're both okay. 같이 뭐 먹으러 갈까? Do you want to go eat something together? I was just about to go eat, but do you want to go get something together? Do you want to go eat something together? I was just about to go eat something, but do you want to go get something to eat together? 내가 밥을 먹으려던 참이었는데 같이 뭐 먹으러 갈까? Pretty easy, huh? Not too bad. Okay. Let's see if I wrote. Did I put any like really fun, crazy sentences on here? This one's a little bit harder. Okay, let's do this one. K. Again, K is a shortening of 그 애, which actually comes from 그 아이, that kid, but it's used to mean that dude, that guy, girl, K. But yeah, anyway, you probably already know this. I'm just writing down. K 생일, so his or her birthday. K 생일 선물, so his birthday present. 생일, birthday, 선물, present. 막. So here, this could be 방금, as in just now, but it could also just be like. 걔 생일 선물 막 사려던 참이었어. I'll just put 이었어 over here. Actually, let's write it down here so it's easier. 참이었어. Okay. 걔, his or her, 생일 선물, birthday present. 막, just now, 사려던 참이었어. I was just about to 사다, buy, just now, his or her birthday present. 걔 생일 선물 막 사려던 참이었어. I was just about to buy their birthday present. 막, just now, right now. I was just about to buy their birthday present. Okay. Let's do another one. How are we on time? Oh, now we're into 3 o'clock. Okay. I got to speed up a little bit. And there are more examples of this. There are at least 8 more examples in the worksheet, if you get that, which is on Patreon. Let's do this one more, and then I want to have you guys write some more. But we're not done. We have another form to do today. 마침. Now, 마침 means just then, like just at that moment. Just at this moment, or just at that moment, just at the moment, or just at that time. Or you just think of it as just then. And this 마침 also is a common adverb that appears together with this 려던 참 form. Now, it is less common than 막 or 방금 or 안 그래도, but you'll still see it too because it has the meaning of just then. Like right then, just at that moment. So, what do we have here with the sentence? 마침 제가 let's say 매운 걸, so spicy things, or spicy food, 매운 거, literally spicy thing, but it's used to say spicy food. You don't necessarily need to say 매운 음식, spicy food. You could just say 매운 거 잘 못 먹어. I can't really eat spicy food, literally spicy things. So yeah, spicy thing is used more often than saying spicy food because it's shorter. 매운 걸 잘, so well, 못, can't, 먹는다고. So quoting form, I cannot eat spicy food well. Just then. Okay, 얘기, so telling someone or talking to someone. 얘기를 하려던 space. Okay, 하려던 참이었어요. So now this is going to be 참이었어요 because we have 제가 here. Polite. 마침. So just now, just then, 마침 제가 매운 걸 잘 못 먹는다고 얘기를 하려던 참이었어요. 마침, just then, 제가 매운 걸, I, spicy food, 잘 못 먹는다고. Quote, I cannot eat spicy food very well. I'm not good at eating spicy food. 얘기를 하다, to say that I cannot eat spicy food well. 못 먹는다고, so we have the quote, 얘기를 하려던 참이었어요. 마침 제가 매운 걸 잘 못 먹는다고 얘기를 하려던 참이었어요. I was just about to tell you just then that I can't really eat spicy food that well. I was just about to tell you I can't really have spicy food. That's what we get. 마침 제가 매운 걸 잘 못 먹는다고 얘기를 하려던 참이었어요. So I was at the situation or at a time where I was going to tell you that I cannot eat spicy food well. Okay, good. Now we are done with this form, but we have one more 려던 참 form to cover. Okay, and the next form that we're going to be doing is also very similar, but this is a sentence connector. So now we have again the action verb stem plus 려던, just like before. But now we have 참에. Now what this means is, so we have a connector. So again, just about to do something. Not I am just about to do something or I was just about to do something, but in my just wanting to do something. Literally is what the meaning we get. But what this is used for is just as or even just when I or someone was just about to, sorry, actually I don't need just twice. I'll just say as I was, let's change this so I don't say just twice. That could be a little confusing. Okay, so as I was about to or when I was about to, just about to do something. So as I was just about to go, I or you or whatever, as I was just about to go outside, suddenly Charsu came to our house. I was just about to go outside and Charsu came to our house. So just as I was going to go outside, or as I was just about to go outside. You can think of it as either, if it helps to think of it as just as I was or as I was just, either one. It doesn't really matter. But now you use this as a connector. So I wanted to say though, before I give you examples of this, that you might be thinking, well, how is this different than just saying like 참인데? Because previously we just did like 하려던 참인데. Like you could just say, just as I was going to go out, suddenly Charsu came to our house. But you could also just say, I was just about to go out and then 인데, but suddenly Charsu came to our house. So you could say either. And yeah, if you were wondering already, can I just say 참인데 instead? Yeah, you can say 참인데 instead because 참인데 also works as a sentence connector. 참에 is a separate form that lets this form by itself be used as a connector without adding any extra verbs. And it has a more connected feeling to it. That's not necessarily better. 인데 is kind of like, I'm going to do this, but this happens. 참에 is just, as I'm going to do this, this happens. So it's less of contrast. 인데 shows a little more contrast than just using this a connector, but both are fine. This is just one more way that you can use this 참 form to be a connector. So that's all I wanted to say. So just as I was about to do something, so let's give you an example. Yeah, let's just do that. Just as I was going to go out, suddenly 철수 came to our house. So let's do 내가. So I, 나가다. So again, 나가려. Running out of space here. 나가려던 참에. Notice how we're saying 참에. You could say 나가려던 참인데. So I am just about to go out, but you can say that too. It's slightly different. You can hear it kind of feels a little different. 참에. So just as I was about to go out. 갑자기. So suddenly. 철수가 우리 집에 let's just say 온 거야. So suddenly 철수 came to our house. 우리 집에. Notice I'm not saying 내 집에 because it's not solely your house. You live in the house with your family. That's why people will say 우리 집, our house, even though in English we would just say my house regardless. So 우리 집에 온 거야. He came to our house suddenly. 철수 did. Just as I was about to 나가다, leave. 내가 나가려던 참에 갑자기 철수가 우리 집에 온 거야. say it again, like my tongue's getting twisted about this. 내가 나가려던 참에 갑자기 철수가 우리 집에 온 거야. Just as I was about to go out, 철수 came to our house. Right? Now I can't leave. And I have to pretend like he's welcome here. Okay, so that's all there is to it. But we're going to do a few more examples of this, of course. 내가 나가려던 참에 갑자기 철수가 우리 집에 온 거야. Let's see. I want to let you guys to make another sentence. I'm just not sure if this, rewrite the R here for our penguin boy as opposed to regular penguin boy. Okay. I want to give you guys another sentence, but thing is, all these sentences are quite advanced that I can't really give them to you. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish these, and then I'm going to give you guys another chance to write your own sentences after 3 more sentences. So I need to do 3 more sentences, so I think I can really hammer home how this works. 핸드폰을, so we have cell phone, hand phone. 충전하다, to charge. So 충전하려던 참에. So just as I was about to charge my cell phone, 누가, so 누군가가, someone, 누구 plus 가, 누가, 부딪혀서, 부다. Let's rewrite this one. 부딪혀서. So someone bumped into me. 부딪히다 is to bump into, to run into. So 누가, someone runs into. So someone bumps, someone runs into. So someone like boo, hits you by accident or on purpose, doesn't matter. 누가 부딪혀서. 액정. 액정 is literally LCD. Like this is the word for liquid crystal display. But that's what they used to say the phone's screen. They say screen, like the 액정 is how they refer to it. 액정이, so the 액정 of my phone. 깨져, so break. 깨지다, to break. 깨져버렸어. So just totally broke. 핸드폰을 충전하려던 참에, just as I was about to charge my cell phone, 누가 부딪혀서, someone bumped into me. 액정이, the LCD, the screen, 깨져버렸어. Broke, cracked. 핸드폰을 충전하려던 참에 누가 부딪혀서 액정이 깨져버렸어. Just as I was about to charge my cell phone, someone bumped into me and my phone screen broke. 깨져버렸어. Totally broke. Completely broke. We have the 버리다 form. You could just say 깨졌어, but we're going to express emotion here by adding 깨져버렸어. Okay, I'm going to leave this on the board for a second and check the chat, see how things are going. Okay. Pretend he's welcome. Liquid crystal. Yes, I've got liquid crystal. I had a friend, and his brothers talked like that, actually. Liquid crystal. Because they couldn't really pronounce the R or L sounds. I don't know why. Just for whatever reason, they grew up not being... They're not English. They just grew up not being able to pronounce them until they were like teenagers. And now I'm sure they speak normal. But yeah, it was pretty funny. It wasn't like any sort of disability or anything. It was just... That's just the way that they learned somehow, all of them. They'd call it Warcraft. Warcraft. They played Warcraft and StarCraft. So Warcraft and StarCraft. That's funny. Even his own older brother made fun of him for that. Okay. Is this class too advanced for you, Billy? Yes. So someone broke into me and my screen broke. Yes. Okay. 때문에 난 너무 행복해. 와, 안녕, 샤크, 내 친구. 철수가 애기를 먹으려던 참에 제가 먹지 말라고 했어. Okay, 제가. Tiffany, stay my day. You just misspelled 제가. But yeah, your sentence is fine. Just as 철수 was going to eat a baby, I told him to stop. I told him not to eat the baby. Yes. 잠을 자려던 참에 철수가 제게 전화를 하는데 애기들을 먹는다는 것을 기억나다. We want to say remember. 기억이 나다. Something comes to mind again. Something is recalled. 기억이 나다. 전화를 안 받았어요. Okay. So okay, a little bit long, quite a long sentence. You might want to just break it up. It kind of seems like a run on. Just as I was trying to go to sleep, I got a phone call from Charsu, but then I remember that he said that he eats babies, so then it's a little bit long, so I'd split that up. Someone broke into you. Do you listen to yourself when you talk, Billy? No, I don't. Did I say someone broke into me? I meant someone bumped into me. So 핸드폰을 충전하려던 참에 누가 부딪혀서 액정이 깨져버렸어. Someone bumped into me, or someone bumped me or pushed me just as I was about to charge my cell phone. So 부딪혀서, as a result of that, 액정, my LCD, my phone screen, 깨져버렸어. Broke. Okay, next sentence. I tried not to make these sentences too hard, but I did want them to be kind of natural, since you'll see this form used in these types of sentences. You're not going to see this form used in like just 하려던 참이에요. You're not going to see it used like that. It's used in more natural situations. So let's do 지하철. So we have subway, 지하철을 타다, to get on the subway or to ride the subway, literally. 타려던 참에. So just as I was about to get onto the subway, 집에서, at my house, something's happening at my house. We have 에서. 가방, so bag, or my bag here. You don't need to say 제 가방 or 내 가방. You just say 가방, a bag. 가방을 놓고 왔단 걸. We're going to break this up. 깨달았어. Oh, I got a donation. Nice. Okay, look at this for a second. Try to figure out what it means. And after I check out this donation, I think my screen broke again. Okay, there we go. All right. Yeonjun. Thanks, man. Thanks for the donation. Yeonjun. Any recommendations for advanced vocab? Yes. Actually, I have a book. if I can find it. Was this it? Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah. Okay. If you guys want a recommendation for advanced vocab. Now, this is a very popular book. A lot of people have this book. So it's not like my own, magic recommendation. And I'll make a video about this book later. I'll do a video about my personal resources sometime in the future. But for right now, this book is an old book. I think it's from when's this from? It's like from the 90s or something. Yeah. Is this right? Okay, 1996. 1996. I think the original publication was 1959 or something. I don't know. No. Okay, 1996. Yeah, 1996 books. It gives lists of root words and stuff. You can't really see it. I'll do a video about it later and talks about how those words are used. So it'll tell you pung is Hanja word that means abundant. So it'll give you different examples of it, like 풍부하다, like abundant and rich, to be abundant. 풍년 is a year of good harvest, like an abundant harvest year. Literally the word abundant combined with year. There's stuff like that. 풍만, man meaning satisfied, and pung meaning abundant. Abundantly satisfied is a way to say a plump object, like something that's full. It'll just have a lot of things like that. So it'll go through pure Korean words and Hanja words and kind of give root words based on those words that you can use to learn. But yeah, it's a good book. I recommend it. But I don't recommend it for anyone other than advanced learners, because if you get it at a beginning level, you're just wasting your time learning all these words you would never be able to use until you get to the advanced level. So it's kind of don't buy it in advance, buy it when you are advanced. Okay. 지하철을 타려던 참에, just as I was about to get on the subway, 집에서 가방을 놓고 왔단 걸 깨달았어. I realized that I had left my bag at home and come here. So just as I was about to get on the subway, I realized that I had left my bag at home is the literal meaning. So let's talk a little bit more about this because it does have a couple forms in here. So 집에서 at home, 가방, bag, 놓고 오다, literally to 놓다, to put something down, 오다, and come. That's how you would say to leave something at a location, meaning you put the bag down at your house, 집에서, and then you came to the subway. So you came to the subway after leaving the bag at your house. That's how in English we would just say, I forgot my bag at home. 집에서 가방을 놓고 오다, to forget a bag at home. So 왔단. 왔단 is actually 왔다는. Or you can 왔다는, which is 왔다고 하는, or just a quoting form. If you want a quick explanation for this, I'd have to do a full lesson if I actually wanted to break this part down. Sorry, if I actually wanted to break this part down. But if you take the plain form and you attach 는, which often gets shortened to just 아니은, which is why we get 단 instead of 다는. Plain form plus 는, or just 니은, and then 것을, which often gets shortened to 걸, as you can see here, 걸. 깨닫다, 깨닫다. It's not 깨달다, it's 깨닫다, the normal verb form. So I'm going to write that here. 깨닫다, which conjugates to, oh, you can't really see it. Let me write that higher. 깨닫다. This actually conjugates as 깨달, as you can see here. 깨달았어. So if you have plain form 는 것을 깨닫다, that means to realize the fact that. Now, I might have covered this type of form in a previous live stream. Maybe if I did it in the quoting one, I can't remember. But yeah, this is how you say to realize that. Not to realize something, but to realize that something. Like I realized that 철수가 안 좋은 사람이라는 걸. I realized that 철수 is not a good person. 나쁜 사람이라. So plain form 이다. 이라는 걸 깨달았어. 철수가 안 좋은 사람이라는 걸 깨달았어. I realized that 철수 is a bad person. 철수가 애기를 먹는다는 걸, you get what I'm saying? 깨달았어. Or you can use it with not just 깨닫다, any sort of verb that you want to say you did something that. So you can explain that. You can see that. You can realize that. You can remember that. You can wish that. Any sort of word, any sort of verb, any sort of action verb with the meaning of that. To do something that. Like I realized that. I saw that. I wished that. Any sort of thing like that works with this exact same form. So you'll see it all the time. I can't explain it for today in more detail than that. So hopefully though, if you're already at an intermediate level, you should already know this form. But I'm just showing that that's what it is. And this 단, again, is 다는, which just gets shortened to 단. So that's what you see. 지하철을 타려던 참에, so as I was just about to get on the subway, 집에서 가방을 놓고 왔단 걸, the fact that, or that I had left my bag at home and came here, I forgot to bring my bag, 깨달았어, I realized. So I realized I'd forgotten my bag at home just as I was about to get on the subway. Okay, moving on. Moving on up to the next grammar form. Okay, again, how are we on time? 26. Okay, we are not terrible, but we're not doing too great. Okay, it's okay. There's only one more sentence we got today. 피자를, let's do an easier one. Kind of. 피자를 먹으려던 참에, so just as I was about to eat pizza, 일주일, so so 1 week. one, 주일, a week. So 1 week, 일주일. 동안, so for 1 week. During, or for, so the for 1 week, 계속, continually, kept. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, 피자만. Oh yeah, here we get another one. Another one with that form I just taught you. Well, I just showed you. 먹었다는 게. So now we have 것 plus 이, because we're going to be using a different verb. We're not going to be using 깨달았어. We're not going to say 깨닫다, realize. That would be 걸. 먹었다는 걸. This one is going to be a different verb. 기억나다. 기억나다 means to remember something. Like something is recalled. Literally, something comes to your memory. You remember something. This isn't talking about the ability to remember, like I can't remember it. It's just saying I don't recall. It's not coming to me, literally. 피자를 먹으려던 참에, just as I was about to eat pizza, 일주일 동안, for a week, 계속, continually, 피자만, only pizza. 먹었다는 게, that I ate only pizza. It's not 기억나다. That's the unconjugated version. That felt weird as soon as I started saying that. 기억났어. Okay, so I remembered that 먹었다는 게, that. So we have 먹었다는 것, 먹었다는 것이, 먹었다는 게 기억났어. I remembered that I only ate pizza continually for 1 week, just as I was about to eat pizza. So 피자를 먹으려던 참에 일주일 동안 계속 피자만 먹었다는 게 기억났어. Just as I was about to eat pizza, I remembered that I kept only eating pizza for a week. So just as I was going to eat pizza, I remembered that I'd eaten only pizza every day for a week. So then I decided not to eat pizza. But you probably should not have pizza only for a week. That would probably give you some digestive problems. But anyway, 피자를 먹으려던 참에 일주일 동안 계속 피자만 먹었다는 게 기억났어. Just as I was about to eat some pizza, I remembered that I'd only eaten pizza every single day for a week. There we go. Okay, that is the last sentence for today, but I'm not done with the lesson. While I explain the next thing, I want you guys to come up with your own sentence and write something down here. Okay. All right. Someone asked, what's the difference between 기억하다 and 기억나다? That might take a few minutes to explain. So I'll just give you the do's and don'ts. 기억나다 is what you want to use for 기억나요, 기억났어요. I remember, I remembered. 기억하다 is what you want to use anytime you say you can or cannot remember something. and to give commands. So if you tell someone remember something, you can't use 기억나다 because it's an intransitive verb. 기억하다 is transitive. That's the difference. You remember something. 기억하다, I remember that transitively, actively. 기억나다, something is remembered. Nada is an intransitive verb. You can think of it as being a passive verb. So nada will be used with K. Literal meaning, though, they both mean to remember. But usage-wise, the basic way to explain is just if you want to say can or can't remember, use 기억하다. If you want to tell someone to remember or don't remember something, use 하다. If you just want to say you remember something or you remembered something, most of the time you'll use 기억나다. 기억이 나다 is the full form, but just shorten to 기억나다, like that. Okay, so go ahead and make your own sentence. But I'm not done. There's a couple other things, small things I wanted to highlight. There's no future tense. You have no future tense. Okay, you can't say something like 참 일 거예요 or anything like that. You can't make this into a future tense. It is wrong. Do not use this conjugated in the future. So you can do it in present. You can do it in past. You can do lots of conjugations of those. Do not try to make this in the future. If you want to say future tense, like you want to say, I will be just about to go to the store, if you want to. Sure, just use the regular 으려고 하다 form, which this form is based on. And you might be thinking, well, that's not what I wanted to say. I want to say I was just about to. Well, you're fine because this is what the form originally is from. It is 으려고 하다. So you're not using like a different form to make future. It's the same form. Minus the 던. 던 indicates past tense automatically. So you cannot have 던 with a future tense anyway. So instead of using 던, if you want to make future tense, all you do is you just remove 던. And now you're back to the original form. 으려고 하다. Now you can say 으려고 해요. 으려고 할 거예요. You can do anything like that. 으려고 했어요 if you want. Like I was intending to do something. But yeah, if you want to say I will be just about to do, like it doesn't make any sense, okay? Just don't do it. But if you're really trying to just conjugate something in the future tense, just go back to your regular 으려고 하다 form. You'll be fine. The next thing and final thing I wanted to say is that there's a similar form you might see. I know while you guys are maybe writing your sentences. There's a similar form you might find, which looks very similar, but yes, 여던 차. 차. This is not a typo. It's not 참, it's 차. Now these forms are actually related, but they have the same meaning. So you might see 으려던 차이다, 차이에요, 차이었어요, and you might see 으려던 참이었어요, 이다. This is less common. It's not unnatural. It's less common. So you will not see this very much. But if you do see it, it has the same meaning. So there you go. I wouldn't recommend using this though. But feel free if you see it. That's what it means. They're not making a typo. It's just a slightly less common version of the same form. Okay, now let me take a look at the chat. We are done with today's lesson, but I want to see what sentences you guys have come up with. Before we finish though, in case you guys have to go, because now we're at the end of my lesson, there are worksheets. Remember, there's worksheets and outlines for all the live streams, so you can get those from Patreon. Again, reminder, there's merchandise. One of these days I'll order something and wear it on stream, but not yet because I don't know. I just kind of think this shirt's good, so we'll see. Yeah, new merchandise, and then of course join the Discord for updates. There will be another live stream this weekend. If you guys really liked this lesson, if you liked an advanced topic, do let me know, because I don't know if I should do more advanced topics or if this should be the only one, or if I should do them like occasionally, or if you want more advanced topics, or do you want another advanced topic for this next week, or do you want to go back to basic topics or alternate or whatever. Just let me know what you guys want in the Discord so I can figure out what we should do for the next live stream. So yeah, thanks for coming, and now I'm going to check some of your sentences. 친구, Yeonjun, you want to say 친구를 because 만나다 is a transitive verb, so you meet someone, you meet a friend. 친구가 would mean the friend is the one who's meeting someone. Cinnamon on pickles? What? You ate the whole jar of pickles? Okay. 방송을 보려던 참에, sorry, it's going really fast. 오빠가 컴퓨터를 갑자기 껐어요. Okay. He suddenly turned off the computer. Nice. 친구를 숙제를 하려던 참에 Tiffany stay my day. You have 숙제 should be 숙제, the other spelling. 하려던 참에 잠이 들었어. 잠이 들어서 because I fell asleep, or you want to say 잠이 들었어. I fell asleep. 들었다. Okay, yeah, I see. Oh, 들었다. Okay, I see you fix that later. 전화를 막 끊으려던 참에 전화를 하셨어요. Just as I was about to hang up the phone, someone phone called. You might want to say 전화가 왔어요. 전화가 오다 means I got a phone call. 전화를 하다 means to make a phone call. So that would be like saying just as I was about to hang up the phone, they made a phone call, which I mean, grammatically, yes, it makes sense, but logically, it doesn't really make sense. Like, what are you talking about if you're making a phone call? I mean, if you're about to hang up your phone call and then suddenly someone made a phone call, if you mean if made a phone call to you, then you should say 전화가 오다. Like, just as I was about to hang up the phone, I got a phone call. But still, if you only have one phone, I'm not really sure how that would work. So you might want to say something like, I got a phone call on my other phone, or something like that. 학교에 가려던 참에 일요일이란 걸 깨달았어요. Okay. Nice, Jang Park. I was just about to go to school. Just as I was about to go to school, I realized that it is Sunday. 오늘, you might want to say 오늘이. Like, I realized today is Sunday. Or I realized that it is Sunday. If you say 일요일이란 걸, it works. Let's say to make it a little bit more clear, you might want to add 오늘이. Today is. 오늘이 일요일이란 걸 깨달았어요. So I was just about to go to school and then I realized it's Sunday. Yeah, nice. And Mary Liz, is it really advanced? Yes, I'd say this is actually in the advanced territory. Legitimately in the advanced territory. Now, I tried not to give sentences that are like really complex on purpose because then I would spend more time talking about the sentences themselves than the grammar forms. But I did not hold back on giving natural sentences in Korean. So yeah, I mean, if you think, is this like native level Korean? Yeah, these sentences are regular sentences in Korean. So in that way, I'd say, yes, this is an advanced lesson. But advanced doesn't mean impossible. Advanced doesn't mean like extremely hard. It just means the level of Korean you need to understand the lesson is already at an intermediate. So if you're not intermediate, then you're probably wondering like, well, what is this form? What does that mean? What's the difference between this and this? If you're not yet intermediate. That's why it's an advanced lesson, because you can't really even start learning advanced topics until you're at intermediate level. 샘, 오랜만이야. 시간이 없어서 비디오를 잘 보여요? I'm not sure what you mean, Bella. The 비디오를 잘, you don't really say 보이다 is a passive verb, so you'd use it with 이 or 가 or other particles, for example. Oh yeah, it reminds me. I think Talk to Me in Korean is doing a live stream right now on their channel. I think they started at 3 o'clock. They started like 40 minutes ago. So if you are done with the live stream today, you can hang out, go over there, tell them Billy sent you. The panic in Billy's eyes when he said cinnamon on pickles. Yeah, I don't know about that. That sounds like something Charsu would do, to be honest. Put cinnamon on his pickles. Okay. 막 공부를 하려던 참이었어요. Nice, K-June. I was just about to study. 마침 파티에서 떠나가려던 L planet. Remember, it's 려던. But I think you just did that as a typo. 참에 미래의 남편은 분이죠. Okay, so just as I was about to leave to the party, just then, I bumped into my future husband. Okay, and who was he? 나가려던 참에 비가? 참이라? Yeah, you could use 참이라 if you want to say therefore, like just as I'm just about to do something, therefore, 이라. So, 이라서, either. 친구를 만나려던 참에 비가 와서 집에 못 나가요. 집에, I think you mean 집에서, like to 집에 나가다 means to go out to your house. But I think you mean 집을 나가다, like to leave your house or something like that. To leave from your house or to leave your house. 집을 나가다, to leave your house. 일본어로 공부하려던 있는데, it's not 있는데, but 인데 if it's present, or 이었는데 if it's past. 한국어, and Noah Deeps, you also have 한국어를, 공부를, but you don't want to do repetitive object markers like that. So pick one and throw it out and use the other. You can say 한국어를 공부해야 돼요 or 한국어 공부를 해야 돼요. I have to do Korean studying or I have to study Korean. Either is okay, but you don't want to use everywhere because it sounds quite repetitive. And Koreans won't do that either. They'll think it sounds awkward. Charsu puts that on babes. Okay. When Billy reaches 300K subscribers, I will do maybe I'll do a BTS dance cover at, I don't want to say this. Ahimang will 100% remember if I say this. Never mind. If Charsu didn't scare me before, he sure does now. 먹으려던 참에 배가 아파졌어. Nice. Just as I was like about to eat something, my stomach started hurting. My stomach hurt. Perfect. 제가 막 공부하려고 할 때, just when I try to study, 빌리가 제 이름을 잘못 말했어요. Kate June? What says Kate June in English? Cinnamon pickle. I think Charsu would put cinnamon on his pickles. 도서관에서 한국어를 공부하려던 참인데 같이 갈래요? Yeah, that was one of the sentences I had earlier. Well, kind of similar to that. Time to go. Cinnamon pickles are the 반찬, okay? I need to find this out. Do you put cinnamon on pickles? Cinnamon on pickles. Oh my goodness. There's cinnamon on pickles. Red hot cinnamon pickle. What? What? They exist. They exist. No. No. That's disgusting. Okay. Any other questions then? any other questions? I thought you were joking. I was like joking along with you. I'm like, yeah, it sounds like they exist. It's a southern thing. Spicy, like red hot pickles, but they're made spicy not by adding peppers like a sane human being would do, but by adding cinnamon to make them spicy. I have post-traumatic stress disorder for the cinnamon pickles. Of course it's southern. Yes, you're right. Of course it's southern. You hear about some strange food we eat in America. Of course, just assume it's one of those southern food. There's like everything in southern food. Like there's some of the best foods ever in southern food and some of the worst foods ever. Like they just have everything. It covers like all of the food spectrum. You got like the amazing food and the terrible food all together in southern cooking. Yes. I'm from the South and I've never heard of that. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I don't want to hear that people are like, oh, cinnamon pickles? Yeah, I like those. I don't want to hear anyone say that. I want to hear people be like, what's that? I've never heard of that. That sounds weird. That's what I want to hear. Do 참 and 차 mean exactly the same thing? No, they don't. They actually have difference. But overall, you can use either form. They're both still used. I'm from Utica, and I've never heard it used like that. That'd be like the steamed hams. Chris O with the KitKat emoji. 감사합니다. Chris O. Nice. Thank you for the donation. Got to give you a dab as well. Thank you. And thank you everyone again who donated. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask them in the Discord channel, because that's where I always hang out. And, oh no, I'm late for the lesson. Yes, it's over. It's all over now. All right. So yes, thank you everyone for coming. If you don't have anything else to do, go ahead and check out Talk to Me in Korean's YouTube. I think they might still be doing live stream. Actually, let me check. Is Talk to Me in Korean YouTube, are they doing a live stream right now? Let me see. They might be. Yes, they're doing a live stream. Okay. Yeah, go head over to Talk to Me in Korean's YouTube. tell him Billy sent you. I just finished my live stream, so I'm sending everyone over there. If you want to go check out some more lesson, Hyunwoo, he's pretty cool. I see he's doing a live stream right now. Thank you everyone for coming. If you have any more questions, please come to the Discord with your questions and your example sentences, and I'll see you guys again next time. 그럼 다음에 또 봐. Who and why would they make cinnamon pickles?